Hey everyone, I'm Nima and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today in this video we're going to be talking about a spice blend which is called zaatar or za'atar. And I think not a lot of people know what it exactly is, where did it come from, best way to use it, best way to keep and store it, how can we even make it at home, and a lot more. So if you want to get the answer to all those questions, you're in the right place and keep watching this video. So what is zaatar? It's basically a very simple but flavorful and fragrant Middle Eastern spice blend which can be used in a lot of different ways, And zaatar is basically a very important and traditional part of Arabic cuisine, and it has been used for thousands of years. And at first it actually was used as a medicine, but over time they start to use it in food, they start to use it in cooking. And to this day we still know that zaatar is a great source of energy, it boosts your immune system, and it's really good for the brain. And actually in the Middle East, students before their exam week or exam month or whatever, they tend to eat a lot of zaatar because it's really good for the brain. And it might be cool to know that the name of this seasoning, like zaatar or za'atar, is actually the name of a plant herb in the Middle East. How is zaatar made? So before I answer that question, I just want to let you know that just like curry powder, zaatar does not have a standard recipe, and its recipe varies from region to region based on what the people in that region like. You know, like for instance, if the people in one region like spiciness, they would add like chili flakes to the zaatar. If the people of one region like, I don't know, like citrusy flavors, they would add lime, lemon, or orange zest to their zaatar. You know what I mean? And yeah, so but like what's in a classic zaatar? So it's basically thyme, oregano, marjoram, sesame seeds, salt, and the most important ingredient in zaatar, sumac. And sumac is what gives zaatar that like reddish brown dark color, you know what I mean? All of these ingredients make zaatar a super special blend because it's full of different flavors. It's full of so many different flavors. It's herby because of oregano, thyme, and marjoram. It's a little nutty because of sesame seeds. It's salty because of salt, and it's a little tangy and citrusy because of sumac. You see, so it has a very nice balance of like many different flavors. So what is the classic ratio to make zaatar? It's basically equal parts for all the herbs and sesame seeds. So equal parts for thyme, oregano, marjoram, and sesame seeds. Let's say you're using 1 tablespoon for each. So 1 tablespoon oregano, marjoram, thyme, and sesame seeds. But for sumac gotta be a little bit more than like everything else, so multiply whatever measurement you're using over there by 1.5. If you're using 1 tablespoon for all those ingredients, use 1.5 tablespoons for sumac. If you're using 1 cup over there, use 1.5 cups for sumac. And salt, you basically can just add a pinch of salt to it. You know, it doesn't have like an exact measurement of salt, and you always can like taste it, see if it needs more salt, add a little bit more. If not, that's totally okay. And there are 2 ways to make zaatar or za'atar. These 2 ways depend on how you use your sesame seeds. Some people like to blend their sesame seed until it's like a powdery consistency, but some people like to leave it as a whole. But before you do anything with your sesame seed, make sure to toast it, because when you toast the sesame seed, all the oil basically come out of the sesame seed and it's much more flavorful, which is super nice, you know? So, and if you want to learn more about sesame seeds, like more in depth, I've made a video about it. Make sure to watch that one on my YouTube channel. Thank you. So first of all, you would basically pour all of your sesame seed that you're going to use in a small saute pan and toast it over medium heat for about 2 to 3 minutes until you can smell the aroma, you know. And then after that, you would basically like let it cool to room temperature, and then depending on what you like, you can either blend it or leave it as a whole. And then combine all the ingredients, all the herbs, sumac, sesame seeds, salt in a small bowl, mix it, and then there you go, you have a nice homemade zaatar or za'atar. If you think you've learned something watching this video so far, please hit that like button down below so YouTube will show this video to more people who are interested to learn about zaatar. Thank you. So throughout this video, I've been saying that there are a lot of different ways to use zaatar, but what are those ways? So first of all, the most traditional way, if you want to use zaatar, the most traditional way is you need to have 2 small bowls, one filled with good quality olive oil and the other filled with freshly made zaatar. you would basically cut your pita bread into small triangles, and then you would dip your pita bread first in the olive oil and then in za'atar. And when you do that, za'atar basically like coats your bread, and then you can just enjoy it like that. That's the most traditional way. But you can basically sprinkle za'atar on, I would say, everything, like literally everything. You can sprinkle it on hummus, on baba ganoush, on your rice, on your sandwiches, whatever sandwich you have. If you want to make roasted vegetables, sprinkle some za'atar on top of it. You can sprinkle some za'atar on your salad, in your salad dressing, in yogurt, basically whatever you want. And eggs, yeah, eggs is like one of the good ways to use za'atar too. If you're making like fried eggs, sunny side up, over easy, whatever, just sprinkle some za'atar on top of it. It gives a really nice flavor. You can use it as a rub on chicken, on salmon, on beef, on lamb, on basically whatever protein you want. And then it's really nice if you use it in meatballs because it's like herby, it's citrusy, it's salty. It's really nice if you use it in meatballs. And you can even make little pita chips, little like za'atar pita chips, you know. Cut your pita bread into like small triangles again, and then add some olive oil on top of it, sprinkle some za'atar, put it in the oven until it's crispy. I think now you know what I mean by there are a lot of different ways to use za'atar, right? How to keep and store za'atar. So it's basically just like any other spice blend. You gotta keep it in an airtight container in a cool, dark place. And you can basically buy za'atar in any supermarket, I would say. Nowadays it's available in like everywhere, but in my opinion it's always better if you make it at home. And always make small batches at a time, so you will run out quickly and you will make a new batch, so you always have a fresh batch, you know what I mean? But if you want, if it's your first time, you can buy za'atar in the supermarket to see like how it, what is the flavor of it, how it tastes and stuff, and then the next time you can make it for yourself and adjust the recipe how you like it, you know. Alright, so now that you know everything about za'atar, you know what it is, you know where it came from, you know how to use it, you know how to keep and store it, all that stuff, I would basically let you know what is the right way to pronounce this word. So the right way is za'atar. And if you don't speak Arabic, Persian or Farsi, I don't think you're going to be able to pronounce this like the right way, because there is this letter in the middle which comes from your throat. It's like it comes from your throat, and if you haven't spoken any like Arabic, Persian or Farsi, your throat is not used to that letter. And yeah, so the right way is za'atar, but in English they always call it za'atar. Alright everyone, this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something watching this video. And if you think you like my content, if you think you like videos like this, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you, and until the next video, I will see you all later. Thank you.